welcome back to Bochiknot and Bochiknot.com. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nicole, and in today's tutorial we will be going over how to make a DIY macrame shelf. The macrame pattern itself is totally beginner friendly. It's made with the basic knots of macrame, so the lark's head knot, the square knot, and the double half-inch knot. I would say that if there is a challenging part of this project, it would be finding the right shelf you want to use for your project. So all I did for the shelf was I went to a local home hardware store, Home Depot, and told them what I was looking for. And they were able to cut two pieces of wooden plates for me, one that I used for my macrame swing video and one that I'll be using for today's macrame shelf. I also had some help sanding the wooden plates down and drilling holes through them so that we can thread cords through them. So if you guys are interested in seeing how that process and getting the wooden plates for the swing or for the shelf, you can check out the macrame swing video. I go through in high level the process I took in getting the wooden plates. I won't be going through that again in today's tutorial, so if you guys are interested, I'll post a link in the video description below. So the macrame for the shelf is made with a 3mm single strand cotton cord from my rainbow cord line. And if you guys are interested in that, I do carry this cord in multiple different colors and sizes on Amazon, on Bochiknot.com/shop, and on Etsy. So if you guys are interested, I'll post links to those in the video description below. And with that, let's get started.
Before we begin, you will need some materials and supplies. I've used a 15.5-inch dowel for the top part of the wall hanging and a 22-inch shelf that I had made at Home Depot. This is the same wooden shelf that I had used for my macrame swing, and if you guys want to see how I got the shelf and drilled holes and sanded it down, you can check out my macrame swing tutorial, which I will post a link to up here and down in the description below. After I had this wooden shelf or seat cut from Home Depot, we had drilled 4 holes on each side. These holes are approximately 8mm in diameter. Now if you're using cord that is larger than 3mm, you can just make 2 holes on each side, 2 larger holes to fit the cords through. If you are using 3mm cord, you do have to ensure that the holes are at least 8mm so you can fit the cords through. The wooden dowel I'll be using is a nicely sanded 15.5-inch or 40cm long dowel. It is approximately 1.5 centimeters in diameter, which is a good thickness to carry some good weight. The cord I'll be using for this shelf pattern is 3mm single strand cotton cord in natural from my rainbow cord line. We have these rolls of cord in multiple different colors and sizes available on Amazon US, Amazon Canada, and Bochiknot.com/shop. So if you guys are interested, check that out. I'll post a link to those in the video description below. Lastly, you will need some scissors and some measuring tape to measure out the cord. With that, let's begin. Starting with the dowel, we will place it down horizontally, and then taking 1 strand of cord at 200 centimeters long, we will attach it onto the right side of the dowel using a lark's head knot. Repeat once more with another strand of 200 centimeter long cord next to it. Then taking a long strand of cord at 400 centimeters long, we're going to make a square knot with the 4 vertical cords hanging underneath the lark's head knots as anchor cords. So start with the center of the cord at the back of the vertical cords, and then take the left and right cords and make a square knot. Take another strand of cord at 400 centimeters long and attach it underneath the square knot with another square knot. Then using the top left and top right cords as working cords, make a square knot underneath the second square knot. Leave the left and right cords a little bit loose, so make the square knot about a centimeter down from the last square knot, and then we're going to push it up after. This is the fishbone picot pattern, which is a series of alternating square knots, but alternating the cords that you use from above. So once this square knot is complete, we're going to pull on the cords to make sure everything is neat and even, and then we're going to push the square knot up. So there should be a small loop on the left and on the right. Then take the top left and top right cords, so the left and right cords from the second square knot, bring them down from behind and make another square knot underneath, keeping the left and right cords a little loose. Continue this fishbone picot pattern for a total of 38 square knots downwards, alternating the cords each time. Once you have completed all 38 square knots on this fishbone picot pattern, we're going to turn this pattern around and we're going to add another fishbone picot sonnet pattern on the back. Take a strand of cord at 400 centimeters long and make a lark's head knot in between the two lark's head knots at the front. So turn the pattern upside down to make the lark's head knot. Take the loop end and weave it in between the two lark's head knots to make a lark's head knot at the back. Add a lark's head knot to the far right. Taking a strand of cord at 400 centimeters long, repeat what we did at the front for a square knot at the top, and then make another square knot with another strand of 400 centimeter cord underneath, and then start the fishbone picot pattern. Continue with this pattern until you have made a total of 38 square knots. Once the pattern is complete on the right side, we're going to repeat the same thing on the left side, mirroring exactly what we did on the right. 2 fishbone picot patterns. One at the front and one at the back. Start with 1 fishbone picot pattern at the front first. Once the front is done, we're now going to work on the back side of the piece. And again, we're going to attach a lark's head knot in between the 2 already there, and then 1 more lark's head knot on the left. Then taking 2 400cm long cords, make a fishbone picot pattern similar to the other 3 sennets. Once the sennet patterns are complete on both sides, we're going to attach them onto the wooden shelf. But first, we're going to twist the patterns each 3 times so that it spirals downwards towards the shelf. So I've twisted the front left pattern towards the right 3 times, and then we're going to split the bottom cords in half, and 4 cords are going to be threaded through the front hole, and then the other 4 cords are going to be threaded through the second hole. To make it easier to thread the cord through, we're going to tape the 4 cords together at the ends. Make sure that you align all 4 cord ends together before you tape. Weave this end through the second hole from the front. Repeat the same thing with the other 4 cords and weave it through the first hole at the front. Then with the back of the pattern, we're going to twist it towards the left, so opposite of what we did at the front. Twisting the pattern left 3 times, we're going to repeat the same thing after and split the cords at the ends into 2 groups, weave the first half into the back hole and then the second half into the front hole. Once all of the cords have been threaded through the holes, and then with each cord section we're going to make a double overhand knot right under the shelf. Continue 2 more times with the remaining 2 cord sections. Repeat the same on the other side, twisting the pattern before threading the cords through the holes and then sealing the bottom with double overhand knots. Once both sides are complete, remove the tape from the bottom of the cords and then cut and trim the fringe on both sides to your desired length. Starting back at the top with the dowel, we're going to attach one strand of cord at a time, with each cord at 220 centimeters long onto the middle of the dowel using lark's head knots. Continue until all 20 strands of 220 centimeter long cords are attached onto the dowel. Separate the pattern into 3 groups. The first group are the far left 6 cords. The second group is the far right 6 cords. The middle cord section we're going to work with first. With the middle 4 cords, make a square knot at the top. Then with the bottom left 2 cords underneath the square knot and then the 2 cords next to it on the left, make another square knot. Continue to the left for 6 more square knots diagonally until the end of the section on the left. Repeat on the right side, mirroring what we just did on the left, for 6 more square knots diagonally to the right. Leaving about 1.5 centimeters of space from the last row of square knots up at the top, we're going to make a square knot with the middle 4 cords. Then we're going to continue diagonally to the left for 3 more square knots. Repeat on the right side, mirroring the left. We're now going to start closing off the square knot diamonds. On the left side, in the middle diamond, we're going to make a series of diagonal square knots to the right. After this square knot, make 1 more to the right, and then repeat on the right side for 2 square knots to the left. Make 1 more square knot with the middle 4 cords to close off the middle square knot diamond. We're going to repeat the same thing on the left side and make a series of diagonal square knots on the outer diamond to the right. Make 5 square knots diagonally to the right, then repeat on the right side for 5 square knots diagonally to the left. Then close off with 1 more square knot in the middle. Close off with one more square knot in the center. Add another double square knot diamond pattern directly underneath. Start with the middle square knot at the bottom, take the left two cords and then the cords next to it on the left and make a diagonal square knot. Then continue like what we did above for 2 square knot diamond patterns. Add one more double diamond section underneath. Once the 3 double diamond patterns are complete, we're going to work on the left and right sections. Working on the left section first, we're going to take the middle 2 cords and make a double half-hitch knot, with the middle right cord as the anchor cord and the middle left cord as the working cord. Using the same anchor cord, make 2 more double half-hitch knots diagonally to the left. This time we're going to form a double half-hitch knot diamond. Then with the middle right cord as the anchor cord, make 2 double half-hitch knots with the 2 cords next to it on the right. With the middle 4 cords, make a square knot. Using the same anchor cord on the left side, make 2 diagonal double half-hitch knots to the right to close off the diamond on the left side. Then repeat on the right side, mirroring the left. Close off the pattern with one more double half-hitch knot in the center. Repeat the double half-hitch knot diamond pattern once more underneath. Skipping approximately 16 centimeters of space on the left panel, we're going to make another 2 double half-inch knot diamond patterns at the bottom. Starting with the middle 2 cords, make a double half-inch knot and then continue to the left side and to the right for a double half-inch knot diamond, and then add 1 more underneath. Repeat on the right side, on the right panel, mirroring what we just did on the left panel. Once both sides are complete, we're going to cut off the excess cords at the bottom to your desired length.
And that's it with the macrame shelf tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are interested in tutorials like this, I do release an additional macrame DIY tutorial, tips and tricks video, or macrame pattern ebook on a weekly basis on a platform called Patreon. So if you guys are unfamiliar with what Patreon is, it's a platform where you can get access to exclusive content from content creators. And in this case, if you're joining Bochiknot Macrame on Patreon, you'll get access to weekly tutorials or weekly ebook patterns. So depending on the tier you're in, you'll also get to receive cord and supplies to make the monthly ebook pattern. So if you guys are interested in Patreon, I'll post a link to that in the video description below. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it, and make sure you click subscribe if you haven't already to stay tuned for more macrame videos. I'll see you guys next time.